And we are live. Dart Champion Smackdown. So the reason why this showed up, the reason why we got this going on is because X-Ring and I played darts the other day.
And you beat me 2-1.
I beat 2-1. So if you guys hear a little bit of echo, that's the only way. We got Ray's phone working as the other camera. I got mine. That's another shit. As the dartboard. And we're gonna have some fun, see who wins. We got Matt P. Are you even in the screen? There you go. I'm trying out a Miller Lite. Try one of those out. And we'll get started here shortly. All right, so this dark one, you can be on this one, Matt.
Yeah, dark.
The dark one here. And we got the electronic board.
All right, it's ready.
We're playing 3-player cricket. Tell us if the feedback's horrible. If it is, there's not much I can do about it. But we shall see.
I think I should repeat that. Once.
No, I only beat him
twice.
I beat him twice. All right, who wants to go first? Go ahead. Ray, you're up.
Now we player one.
Yep.
We're playing cricket.
Yeah, we're playing cricket.
On the dark, on the blackboard.
Yep. Same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was.
Oh, he put Brian put that. Okay.
All right, so we're going for 20s. Okay, well I suck at darts.
Okay, something that you guys are gonna see happen is the darts will fall out. So we actually bought extra tips a while back, and did you want to go second? They're thinner on some of these darts because they've been real easy, so we changed them out, but they don't stick in the board as well. But it will register, and we got to make sure the 3 dots for the next guy. Let's see.
Double 20.
Safe.
Dang, triple 20.
20.
He's already on the board.
I got points. I got
We're
some
done.
points. That's 520, boys.
We're done.
Get up out the way. There's 3. Here you go, folks. Are you using those?
Yeah.
All right, cheater. Glad we're back listening to that. Remember, man, you got to close those 20 off.
Hit it again.
Yeah. Mike D, it's actually plastic. They're not real darts. The reason why I went with this board is because it keeps track if you're playing 301 or there's a ton of different games you can play on this thing. All right, so the 20s are still open. What was that, you? Yeah, it's only hotter than 19s. Freaking darts. What was in that?
Did you think that in your 50s you were playing darts live on the internet? No.
No, I didn't even think I'd be on.
What's up, Otter?
All right, get your bets going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who wins. Ray's in the hang of it. All right, for those of you that don't know, we got Matt P is in the house. He's another shooter buddy of ours. Definitely not a dartboard guy. Ooh. Are we cheating? Fault line. You killing the shit out of one, buddy. If you guys aren't familiar with cricket, you gotta go 20. all the way down to 15, and then you need 3 bulls. So you need 3 of each number. If one guy doesn't have all 3 of them in, you can score on those ones. Yeah. Kill the crap out of the 7.
It's like a leaning in that.
Huh? I hate when it does that.
Yeah, it acts like you're doing something.
Triple! Dude, triple. Yeah. Yeah, he did good. He hit everything but the 18 or hit, which I did the same exact thing. Triple. Uh-oh. See?
So yeah, that's what it is.
What's up, Bill?
You need to be drinking beer while shooting darts.
We are.
There's beer over there. What's up, Todd Elser? I just looked at a high quality picture and it understands now. $20 on the one who hits the bullseye.
Alright, I'm going for that.
Oh, bullseye, I'm doing that right now.
No, don't do it right now.
See,
Just, you're gonna do it, and then we're not gonna have an opportunity.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do that now?
what?
You get 3 at the bullseye.
Oh, okay. So after the game?
No, we can do it. Do it now.
Well, play the game. I need a
Which
bullseye.
any bullseyes anyway.
Okay, here we go. Ah!
Damn it, shit.
But I only get 1 dart. You only get 1 dart at the bull. How's that fair? Tell me when you get another bullseye.
Oh, because you already 3 years.
Yeah, I already did, except for 1.
Alright.
You're not going for the bull, right?
No,
Okay.
I'm going for 19.
Let's see. Harold, do you do anything to have more live streams than else? Oh, hell yeah. Elster, you never did get there.
You didn't hit the button, dude. I had 20 right there.
I hit the button.
You obviously didn't hit the button. He's probably more than anyways.
No, it was a 20, dick.
Sure. You sure it was a 31? Oh, you. Okay. So, man, you really got to close some shit out. Buddy. You're gonna let the money trains over here. So now I gotta give me some more action. Action Jackson.
45. Yeah, Mike D,
Is that a triple? Nope.
No. the tips he has are the wrong size of the board.
That's all we got.
Y'all should use blow darts from across the room.
I thought about playing together for little darts and little air gun.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I looked for that, man. Couldn't find them.
So we can actually see the comments because Rick has this like 100-inch TV on this wall that we're looking at.
I don't think it's 100 minutes.
Now it's like 120 inches. Yeah, okay, for size comparison, hold on. Yeah, it's like. Oh, geez, I almost tore it up.
All right.
There it is. Player 1. All right, I'm going to use my bullseye here. All right, because you've already tried.
You get one or three. One.
Okay.
I mean, we can keep going.
All right, so this is $20 from one king. Here we go. Any bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye.
Yeah, bullseye's a bullseye.
All right, here we go.
You're one dart.
Oh, that was so hard.
Oh, so very close. Oh, there's actually Dick's gonna catch up.
Right.
If you close your shit out, I'm trying. That's why you can't play with guys such ass.
All right, I'm gonna use my bullseye.
You don't need bullseyes, you need 20. Bullseye for a 20. Don't read the bullseye. 15's good.
Oh,
Wait, you got 17 points on that.
No, that was previous.
Wait, that's. Wait, that's me. Did you just start?
Yes.
Oh, you're playing my game.
Rearrange it.
So he got you a 15. So only throw 2 darts then.
Is there a 15 challenge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the 18. It ain't gonna matter unless Matt closes those out.
Bullseye, right?
Yeah, now you're a bulldog. Ready of you to place a dartboard within reaching distance of that tee. Yeah, man, you gotta really suck ass to hit that.
Or be really drunk.
Oh, you really don't. Oh, someone's trying to come back with a vengeance. Let me see. You know what? I gotta change my strategy. I think.
Ray, opinion on the C320 X5 Legion. You know, I reviewed the 320 and I put a dot on it, and I wasn't that impressed with it. But the X5 Legion is actually a great pistol. They did it right with the Legion, and I know that Springer Precision is doing some awesome stuff with those things. And I had a lot of Springer Precision stuff. I think you'd be very well served getting a 320 X5 Legion, Richard. I think it'd be good. They view outdoors. Those smoke things were no joke.
Hold on. 20s are close. You need a 20. You need 20. Yeah, the 20s are open. Oh, I moved that. I screwed that up. Put it
Now
in
you
the
got 3 reflection.
Didn't this have 3 darts in here?
Your darts on the board.
Oh, you don't get it. Says Rick needs more tea.
I'm trying a beer. I think it's called a Miller.
It's a little light.
What's up, Richard?
Where are you at on this thing?
Well, the problem is, I have to play different. Okay, you 3. Have fun playing darts, kind of fish. Look,
He's waxing that ass is what he's doing.
oh, see,
So, hold on. I don't know if you guys can see this, but at the bottom, I'm up 148 on points. He's at 60. So, if you don't close it out, you know.
yeah, but it's, I can close it out right here. There you go.
He closed it out.
The problem is it's
The
still,
problem is it's still open
I know.
because Pierce is not closed.
I'm trying not to point on anything because, but I'm gonna have to point because.
All right, so where are we at on this? Don't forget to hit the player button. All right, player 1. So you're at 17s,
Yeah.
and we're at 19s. All right, so let me go 19.
Oh, so I need to go for 7. Right?
You need to go for the ones that are all the way out. The 20s are out and the 18s are closed.
So I need to go find 18.
Yeah, if you don't have them done already, you want to close them out. Because even if we accidentally hit the number, we're going to score points. Like right now, I'd be running 20s because it's still open.
All right, so while we're shooting darts, what can we talk about?
Let's
Shooting
talk about how I need 3 19s.
Yeah, he's thinking about the score now.
No, I'm trying to just close stuff out.
We have to make this a gun check.
That's how it goes, dude. That's how it goes, babe. I'm gonna go like this and just get bullseyes for a little while.
Got 18. Brian Marks, by the way, did send information to me. Hopefully got an email about Kenny. Because now we have Pierce.
Pierce might be able to rifle too.
Getting there.
You got a slope it. It is nice.
Yeah, we're playing that 9-4 K-Tech car, right?
Is that what we're for? Hell yeah.
Lowest score wins. You should have told me that.
Shit, I would.
Lowest score wins to us.
See, I let Ray hold my score over here.
Flag and stuff. 19.
Oh, yeah.
This is out of control, gentlemen.
So, Richard.
Well, fellas, the result of not having 1,000-yard head flies nearby. Man, we shot all day today, Ken. We got out of the range. We left at 8:30 this morning. And that AI shot, let me tell you. Not the AI is an accuracy national, but that 253 AI. So I was shooting against 308s, 6 Creedmoor, 6.5 Creedmoor. And I can find no fault to it, Kenny. So I think Brian Marks is going to be contacting you. Maybe I don't know, but maybe I should have said that. Either way, somebody can contact me.
Kenny up there?
Yeah, Kenny's right there. Eli. All right.
Yeah, Richard's in Florida. Neighbor. Oh, you guys are neighbors. 2 hours east.
All right. So 17 is what we need.
Richard, are you out by, where did we stay? What was that town? Where did it stay?
Frostburg.
Frostburg. $186.
Down to 187.
Yeah, 19 and 17.
Who the hell is you now? Corey confirmed your SOCOM lead is being built. That's awesome, Chad. I know they have been working on SOCOM leads for quite a while in the market, and they're just now starting to hit it. Finishing cornhole boards. That's pretty cool.
Vanessa, what's up, Vanessa? Oh man, what a great day.
What do you mean?
So I need to make ammo, Sebring, that's right. I need your close by. Triple two.
I got them two covered up.
There you go. Man. Oh, we need one ammo.
Can't play.
Oh, shut
I'm not doing bad. I got more shit closed out to heat up. Let's see. I need points though, so I'm gonna go for. Are you still open up the points?
I have no idea.
What do you mean? Oh, I never know.
Yes! Are you going back to points for 20s?
No, I gotta get the points.
Mhm.
She's big over here. I gotta catch up to you. How else am I gonna hit 15s?
I need that.
I'm just trying to get even with you. I didn't hit the button. I apologize. Golly.
Pitiful.
Matt.
So he's jumping back to 20s.
No,
Okay, I see what he's doing, so that's fine.
I'm just trying to get to your score.
No problem.
Why don't you get a bullseye or something?
Really?
Hey, Keely, I get Nagger to put the phone over. Yeah, he did. Oh, look. They're all right there. Hit the button. Right. All right, I need 16s. 16. Triple. Really close. Ah!
You got 19 left.
Oh, you got one. That's what you said. So you need 2 20s and 2 19s, Matt, to close those up. Richard's good with it. All right, those are all closed out. The ones with the circle, I think, are all 3 players.
Man,
Bowls. I don't know the tricks on the bowls. I need 16 50 bowls.
now you're talking, hombres.
Out in the West Texas, down the El Paso. Yes! Hell yeah!
Now, that's how it is.
I got triple 16, dick.
Man, get the fuck and move on.
Get out of here.
Shut your ass.
My walking 34.
You look good now.
That's what they told
What's
me.
up, Randy?
Randy's gonna try the 600 golf ball challenge tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy. What are you gonna shoot it with? What are you gonna shoot it with?
He's gonna do 22 Creedmoor.
Yeah, 22 Creed. Cowboy shoot right. Oh, we got a broken tip. We got a broken tip. There goes.
Just use his. They're the exact same darts. I figured them out right here. Same weights.
We still gotta put a new tip on it. What, Jackalope?
Yeah, we'll just have to share it.
Jackalope. All right, so I need 15s. 15s.
Guys, I think Ricky's gonna get it.
Actually, I'm going bulls. Bullseyes.
Bullseye. He's going bullseye.
Oh, so close. There. Damn it. So close. So
He's gonna use his 6x47 Lapua or 6XC. Nothing loaded for the 22 Creedmoor.
That's weird. Triple 7.
That 22 Creedmoor is king.
Man, that's a barrel burning so young.
So everything's closed out. Set points. We're trying to get goals.
No, we need 15s still. You don't have 15s with goals. Whoa.
Player goes.
Those amigos.
Trace amigos.
Oh, there we go. Bullseye. Damn. I did not get hit by that. That was a good one.
You just got triple 20.
Yeah. I didn't move it up for him.
Now you guys heard that. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean to.
My bullseye went to the first goal. Yay, Matt close out the 19s. Wait a minute, Ray, you don't even have yours closed.
What?
Alright. Gracias. What are you doing? You trying to get some points? That's alright. I'll give you some bullseyes. Oh! Woo, got it! Hey, Matt, you don't mind closing those out soon, do you?
Just like to see the score get wrapped up.
Well, I'm just gonna hit double bull down this dart right here. I'm not this one. Son of a.
So what? I gotta go. I gotta close out 20.
Yeah, you need to close out 20s because it's leaving them open.
You're throwing darts like a 308.
10.2 mils thrown in here. Look at that.
I totally didn't get really drunk at opening Caracas. Did you ever hear Jack Caracas? You see how many fires you get out of one of the rounds. Yeah, Brian really wants to know about that stuff. For sure. Man, you're only 7 points away. That's good. That's an even game right there. All right, I'm out of here. You guys don't even have any bullshit. I got 2. I'm gonna go like this with this dart. And then I'm gonna end the game with this dart. Nope. With this dart. Son of a biscuit.
Dang, dude, that close to winning. Dang it. I didn't realize it was that close.
Yeah, you're too busy getting the points.
No, I wasn't getting the points. Dang, North Carolina Yahoo. What's up, Bill Shatter?
What up, Bill? Can't wait for you to get your new rifle, buddy.
This is awful.
Why is Matt so quiet? Is he looking that bad? He's looking like shit right now.
Score's looking bad.
Hey, asshole! You can't do that, dude.
Why can't I?
What the fuck? I'll give you the darts. You asshole. Your ass is going. I would have been done. Game over.
I'm trying to close out 20. I
Uh,
can't blame you for it.
Hey,
Not done yet.
well, I gotta get one of these now.
Oh, shoot. He just threw a triple 20.
And I need one of these. One of these. Whoa. And
That's it.
Nah, missed it. Fudge.
Dang, he's at 309.
Woo, 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 woo.
Really?
That's what you need. Oh, it is good. Really? Oh, man.
You didn't switch it. It's not switching.
Oh, I bet you he hits her 50.
Oh, no, hold on.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's
Here's a 2.
No, it's done. Isn't it?
Oh, you hit my. No, I was already on my 3 darts. Oh, I might have missed one. I would have won it.
It's
No, look.
It's not done yet.
Hit what?
Hit a 7 or something. All right, hit the start reset. Looking for an M24 contour, 1-8 twist, 6.5 Cree threaded. That sounds like a good one.
Player.
Rick broke it with his crappy game.
Yeah.
You guys hit the number of rounds limit.
New game?
You can't even restart the game. You gotta unplug it.
I can hit
It's
some.
frozen up. 3280 out of the arc. That's crazy.
Shit, I do got
Oh, is it the muzzle ball suit?
I don't think you're gonna see 3280. Somebody say that? Somebody comment 3280?
I'm gonna hit game guard this time. Ooh.
Whoa, I shot for max pressure last night. Got a 3280 with 103 DLDX out of the 6 arc. Now you're talking there, Kenny.
You guys want to play a different game?
I'm kind of glad I've got
I got a bounce.
Yeah, here? Alright, the thrill. Freaking
Is this an MOA or a mill target? Well,
this one?
Matt shoots MOAs at the board.
Game yard. What is wrong with this thing?
I just didn't break it.
Here, I'll hit the reset button.
Ramsey, how far can you drive a golf ball? Now, actually, all three of us play golf.
Dude. Shitty.
You're in the 300s, aren't you?
I mean, three.
Starts, outscore, IMAX, player.
We done broke the board, guys. Broken. It's done.
I'm scratching my head. That's not a good thing. All right, reset.
I'm gonna try to get Cash caught up here.
Man, it's hot down here.
My favorite.
What the hell? What the hell? What in the hell is going on?
How much Diet Coke does that hold?
About 5 gallons.
5 gallons.
Quick shout out for the storm hit. What's up, Richard?
Yes! We are back.
Not too far, 220 maybe, to give me enough shoots I can hit one at 3 times that. That arc might be a dasher killer. But Brian, that's what I'm hoping for. I should have mine from Kenny in about 2 weeks. No, we can have now. So we'll be interested to see how that works. Alright, I got it. What's that? Looking for that contour right now, taking a break.
Hey, ask Katie about that barrel puncher.
I'll give him a holler at it tomorrow.
Nice, glad to hear about that, July.
I don't know what.
Finish that Marlin barrel. That's going to be a 26, clean to EDC, and watch some good lightning roll in from your AO if you are in North Carolina. We are. We're going to have any lightning up there?
No. We got a buttload of rain a little while ago.
About thunderstorms the last couple days. Alright, Rick.
See,
I'm out.
I'm good.
See you guys.
How far are you from Clayton, Georgia?
Clayton, Georgia.
Yeah, how old is it? It's Olivia, I'm 6.
Big steel.
Didn't still up there?
The lady steel.
I'm already about 2.5.
Man, this is nice being able to actually see the screen.
I'm blind asses.
Well, I'm used to being on the phone. No, we're gonna shut that thing off.
I think I killed it. It's gone.
It's done.
Alright. Wrap that up.
Dang.
Oh, what the hell?
What the heck? Get some Taco Bell, call it a day.
Taco Bell?
Still unfinished business.
Oh, man, Joaquin, you're out of control. Like the comment section's down below. Actually, we can do this now. You guys want me to whoop up on X-Ring on some ping pong? Let me know in the
Ping
comments
pong.
down below.
Nothing about ping pong.
Yes, you do. Got a ping pong wizard. Damn. Look at that big old freaking red thing. Click on that. I don't know if you saw it, Joaquin. We had
Probably would kill this or something.
wait. No, don't kill that.
There it goes.
The I use those data cards a lot today on every stage. We basically went through a whole PRS match, just the 3 of us. Well, it wasn't Matt, it was another guy. But it was a huge benefit for sure. It was a good time. That was probably my favorite day of shooting. Man, I don't know about one of
You
my
know why it was so good?
top favorite.
Because I set up all the stages.
Oh, I'm gonna take my foot. What's in that movie right here? I'm gonna kick you on this side. Wait your ass in.
I'm in here.
All right.
Yeah, so if you do shoot a PRS match, make sure you have data cards. If you can try to avoid it, do not go with the armband. I mean, it'll work, but you're having to change your focus, just try to get something, cheap, inexpensive, whatever the case is. You want a data card holder that you can mount on your scope or in your Picatinny or M-Lock or something like that, because it will change your life.
It'll definitely help. There was one stage that you had went from holdovers to dialing. Tell them
Yeah,
about
okay, so I talked about this before. All right, so let me get this thing out.
that. Thanks, Joaquin. I really appreciate it. That was awesome, man.
All right, guys, so I can't stress this enough. Let's say you were going to shoot, you have a whiteboard here, man, and actually do some teaching. But anyway, now, so if you're going to do holdovers, and let's say you're shooting at 300, 400, 500 yards. We're going to make it easy, 3, 4, 5. And let's say your dope is 1 mil, 2 mils, and 3 mils. I'm trying to make it simple.
I had the armband I was using from Ramsey.
Okay,
I
so
love his armband. Sorry.
a lot of people will do holdovers, okay, depending on the size of the targets.
Here, I got this. Will this work?
That's not going to help. What the heck's that for?
It could. 300-yard target. Point.
Okay, so let's say 300 yards, you're holding 1 mil. 400 yards, you're holding 2 mils. And 500 yards, you're holding 3 mils. So on the data card, you put them there 1, 2, 3. Now off to the left of that, you want to make sure, I wish you had something to write on the whiteboard. You don't have anything.
I'm thinking.
Pretty good.
I'm thinking.
Give me just a minute.
I didn't know you were going to get all crazy. Let me keep talking. I'll find something. We got to get always.
Okay, well, the point is this.
Hey,
All right,
you
so,
just grab a identity card?
a what?
The cards?
The cards.
The big holder cards.
Yeah, sure, if you got it. All right, so he's going to grab it. This will be cool. All right, got 38 people in here. So what we're going to talk about are the use of those data cards. So you can make it really, really simple if you like. No one jumped on board with orders, Larry. They didn't want to spend $300. Class Act guys, Red Rick, knowledge of prices. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. John Cradman back again. Awesome hat. Appreciate it, John. So basically what we're talking about now, we're playing some darts. We're going to talk about some data cards real quickly. So when you go to your first PRS match, try to get data cards. They're cheap enough now. There's enough companies that are actually doing 3D printed cards with like little wires. I mean, there's all kinds of companies. You get these things anywhere from $20 on up to $130. Keep it simple, but make sure you have something that's rifle mounted. You can get away with something that's on the armband, but I don't prefer it because you're going to be on the rifle and you're going to have to be changing and looking at your dope here, and it will work. But if you get something out, let's say you're older, all right, like myself and Rick, and let's say that close-in vision is not doing so well. Having the arm out here might be too close unless you wax really, really large.
Get this.
Oh, geez, wax pencil. That's the work. All right, so here we go. We're going to pretend this is a data card. Okay, this will be your data card area here.
Well,
Let's say the RO. Let's say the RO tells you. He says there's a target at 300, 400, and 500 yards. Okay. So those are your 3 targets that you have to engage. Let's say 300 yards, 2 rounds, 400 yards, 2 rounds, 500 yards, 2 rounds. They're always going to tell you your 300-yard target is located right over here. It is a 10-inch round. So what I will do is I'm making notes for myself. So I will put on here 300 and I will put round. That's what I do for round. And then let's say they say 400, and that is going to be it's style card. Okay, and then they'll say 500 and they'll say diamonds. Go ahead and leave yourself notes like that because they're quick references. All right. So the first thing you're going to do once they give you that, you need to start glassing it and find those targets. So you're looking at your 300. Go ahead and confirm that it's a circle. Go ahead and go to your 400. Make sure it's a silhouette. Go to your 500. Make sure that it's a diamond. Get that in your head on where they're located so that you'll be able to go to it. Once you do that, you're going to need to go ahead and spin up your Kestrel or your Street Lock or whatever. And what you want to do is find your dope. Now remember, for just to keep it simple, we're going to say your 300-yard dope is 1 mil, okay?
Data on previous engagement.
Let's say your 400-yard dope is 2 mils, and your 500 is 3. All right, now we're not worried about the semantics or anything of it being 3.3 or 2.2. I'm just showing you even numbers. Let's say you have that rifle that just lines up perfectly, where 300 yards you're going to hold 1 mil, the 400 you'll hold 2, and 500 yards you'll hold 3. So this is what you're going to be dialing. So a lot of people, what they'll do, there's a couple of different ways to approach this. Let's say you have to engage that first target. What you can do is you can dial the 1 mil. If you're going to do that, go ahead and dial in that first target before you ever start. There's no reason to do that while you're on the clock. So you'll dial in the 1, as the shooter ready, engage. So you get up on the wall, wherever it is, you'll engage, boom, you're holding center crosshairs. Second target, boom. Now remember, keep that bolt open while you're moving or until you're actually on the target. So now let's say we move to that 400-yard target. Before you ever move, it's a good idea to go ahead and dial in 2 mils. Your bolt's open, you're going to go to that 400-yard position, you're going to fire your rounds, you hit, and 500 to go.
What's up, Bryce?
2 mils. So that's pretty simple. Then there's another way to do it where you use holdovers in the reticle. You guys might want to do that. I'm sure most of you guys do, but let's say you have a very basic scope, and let's say you just have 1 mil holds, or let's say we'll do half full, half full, half full. So your center line here is going to be your 0-0 hold, usually at 100. And let's say that's half of a mil. This is 1 mil, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. Okay? So let's just say you have that perfect gun, and you don't want to do any dialing, because holding over is going to be faster. It's less time you're having to reach up there and dial. So in that case, what you're going to want to do is go straight up to that target at 300. You're going to put that target, that 300 circle, you're going to put it right here at 1 mil. And then once you're engaged and you're done with that, you go 400 and you go for the silhouette and hold them on 2 mils.
I'm curious about you guys drunk?
No, we're not drunk.
What's with the hat? That's my hat.
All right, so
I'm just cracking up watching him wear the hat.
so now that's one way of doing it if you're going to do holdovers.
Asian wing.
But remember, you can help yourself. What you can do is now you already know that first target at 300 yards is 1 mil. Okay, you already know that. So if you dial in 1 mil,
You go to 2.
if you dial in 1 mil at the start, now 300 yards is going to be dead center or what we call 0. 400 yards would now be 1 mil, and 500 yards would be 2.
Dose.
Because what we do is we subtract that first target from all your other dope here. Okay? So now that first target at 300, you'll hold dead center. This enables you to work more in the center of the reticle, in the center of the scope, instead of being down here at the bottom. 400-yard target would be here, 500-yard target would be here. But this is the problem. If you plan on doing that, then you have to stick with it. Okay? What you can run into is, let's say you do this method right here. You need to write down the real dope off to the side somewhere. What I usually do is I'll indicate it with the word true or TRU. I know it's TRUE, but that just helps me remember. Because let's say you shoot at 300, and then you shoot at 400, you're holding 1 mil. And all of a sudden, you can't hit that target for whatever reason. Let's say it's just small. You fired your first shot, and you're like, man, that's off. You can't dial that because you're going to dial it. You need what the true dope is, which the true dope is actually 2 mils. Because if you dial with 1, you got to remember, you've already put the 1 in there. And that's now at least dope is not 1 mil. That's what you're holding. So be careful when you do that. Just keep it simple at the beginning. That's 60 seconds. Now that's getting it down. I'll tell you, 90 seconds. 90 seconds goes very fast. 60 seconds is fast. 60 seconds more time. So if you
here in the chat earlier. Yeah, we tried to do it within 11 seconds. That's perfect. Yeah, really fun. Did we really do sound? Audio's messed up. Lost sound. Sound's messed up. Hold on. Here's, okay, hold on. By the way, audio. I don't know if you can hear me. Yes, it's working. Can you hear? Do you hear? Did the sound go back to normal? Tell me below. Control. Okay, so here we go. Still nothing. Can hear? Here, here. This should. Two, test 1, 2, test 1, 2. All right, how's that? It's gonna take a second.
Okay.
Have the agent fix it. Yeah, sounds like the on your end. Does it still sound muffled?
Should sound a little better now.
I actually took off his mic.
It's good now. The name of the device or the piece of plastic that goes in between the upper and lower is called an AccuWedge. They'll take out a lot of the slop or the play between the upper and the lower, but don't make it too tight. Not only is it difficult to disassemble, but yeah, if you need to get into there quickly, that's going to be really, really tough. And I've also seen guys compress so much that they have issues with the gun. I don't even know how that's possible, but I have seen it.
Some guys use those little earphone things too.
Yeah, you can also use this earplug and go up underneath, but I really want something that's restrained inside of there and couldn't possibly move around. So it's an AccuWedge. They're very cheap.
Eagle Eye's got Chris Smith. Gonna give him a shout tomorrow to discuss the 6
nice.
arc. There's Kreideman. Hopefully you clean that barrel. John, you got to clean the barrel. 600 rounds, and you haven't decoppered, and you haven't cleaned. That's bad, man. That's real bad. 1911's in the house. Todd Schmidt, Joaquin. It's weird how Rick can stand perfectly still and not move. It makes you think.
That was gross.
That is pretty smooth.
It requires a PVC bolt
If I
head.
could just shoot like this, like actually that.
Looking at some MSA muffs. The Supreme Pro X, the ones to go with. Ray, you into night vision? Hey, Jakaki, I'm not a big fan of the MSA muffs. I have about 4 sets of them.
They're nice. I like the
Unfortunately,
gel.
but
They're too expensive. For what they
number one, they're very expensive. But number two, you're also going to notice you're going to hear a spring noise inside of the mic. The pickup
What's up, Rob?
looks like Woody from the Toy Story. What's up, guys? No. So it makes a lot of springy noise. Now, I know that KB32 did a little fix to that where he took some cotton or something and put it in the microphone, but they do twang quite a lot. So I'm not a huge fan of them. I do wear them a lot. Excuse me.
I wore those Silver Fox.
Yeah,
The Howard lights for the money.
I would stay away from Howard lights. I don't like
Buying
those
those gel cups. Those gel cups are phenomenal, but you can get them for a lot of stuff now.
He's the Asian Woody.
That's right. What's up, Brian? Bryson? Sorry. I had a beer, so I'm a little out of control. Anyone seen my cowboy hat? Deep W. Look at Bad Billy.
Done golfing. How you boys doing? What's up, Bad
What do you
Billy?
shoot, Bad Billy? Just put the BCA upper on a BCA lower. Man, this is nice. You can read the
Yeah, I can actually read the comments. It's actually pretty
I
cool.
can go back to here and read the comments pretty damn good. Oh, a little blurry right there. See, that's the problem. I almost need to try out contacts again. Your equipment sucks big time. YouTubers should spend that on big time YouTube money.
+5, we tried to do the darts and the game, it actually broke.
I'm gonna try it again right now because I
I don't
gotta
want to play anymore.
I gotta take you down again.
I don't want to play anymore. I have the
Are you
Howard
gonna
lights.
call it a win though? You
No,
gonna call it a
no, it's not a win. Nobody won.
win? You're such a dick. I told her it's kicking your ass. Don't make me figure this shit out.
How's that 223 AI compared to the 6mm ARC?
I don't know.
I will tell you that if you missed it earlier, Rock Crusher Kennels, I've let someone else shoot the 223 AI. He's already talked to Kenny about having a build done because it's very impressive. So we shot all day today. We shot 100 rounds each. There were 4 of us. I set up a mini PRS match, 6 stages. But some of the stuff actually had a little bit of physical activity to it, one of the stages, by running with the rifle and coming back. That 223 AI has, for lack of a better word, I think that thing has changed my life, okay? And the reason is now I'm not spending megabucks to go out there and practice, have a good day of training. Shooting 80 grain ELDs, you can buy 100 of those for $20-something. At the local store, they were $23.99, I believe. So I can get 100 pills for $23.99. The powder, I'm using 25 grains of powder, and 5.56 223 brass is plentiful. And
Bryson's, I'm getting one from Kenny. I haven't even shot one yet.
yeah, Bryson. Yeah, there you go, Kenny. Perfect. So the thing about it is whether you have ammo or not, you can shoot regular 223 out of it. But today, shooting against these guys, I was able to pull off the win, which it was more of a training day.
It was fun. It was a
great day of training that I can work on all the positional stuff, everything I need to do for pennies on the dollar compared to 6 Creedmoor, 6.5 Creedmoor, and most importantly, with the 6 Creedmoor, I'm not burning my barrel out.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
A 223 AI, you're going to get, from what I've been told, 2,500 to 4,000 rounds out of that barrel. Yeah. So it's a great option.
Nice shooting, Billy.
I haven't been this excited about a rifle in a long time.
And he just can't hide it. And he's about to lose his mind. And I don't know if I like it.
It's the truth. Getting to play with all these high dollar rifles all the time and everything else. That's another rifle. It's another rifle. But then to have something that someone put their time, effort into, and custom built it. And big shout out to Kenny for doing it. Yeah, Eagle Eye Shooting or Desert Precision Gun Works. And then to get it, and it shoots lights out. And when I say lights out, 69 grain Defender ammunition out of the box will hold 1/4 to 0.3 groups all day long. Even Matt did it yesterday. I think he shot like a 0.3 or a 0.4 group, and it'll just do it over and over, time and time again. Even Kenny was like, man, I'm really surprised. So, that it would like the 69 grainers that much.
Good to hear you are +5. Yeah, I knew you guys would get along well.
When X-Ring gets excited, we all get excited. I do, man. Yeah. I did. It was so much fun today.
Did Kenny answer if he could actually ship one or not? Set up. Export now. That's a bummer.
Yeah. Now, speaking of which, they did release a lot of the restrictions for suppressors being shipped overseas. It's a whole lot easier now. They treat it just like a Form 5 on a government entity. So for suppressor manufacturers, that's been lifted. It's not going to fall under ITAR and all that. So that was good news on that one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Good news for me.
Yeah, for sure. I actually got a phone call today asking about how great that suppressor is that Microtech Defensive Industries is. And Silver Fox is out there.
Asian cowboy. What's up, Silver Fox?
Listen here, little lady.
Listen here, Pilgrim.
A little better. Come on.
Listen here, Pilgrim.
Listen here, little lady. All right. Yep. Let's see. What's your thoughts on the Valkyrie versus the AI?
When X-Ray gets excited, we go broke.
Yeah, that's a fact. Oh, SkyPod. So you got an Atlas over here, and you got a SkyPod over here. Man.
Okay, so
I wish I had the money. Those things are freaking insane.
So I don't know if I did a review on it, but before we shot the Hornady PRC, I ordered a SkyPod, and I ordered the SkyPod Double. Now, SkyPod, not SKY, but it's CYKE, and that's named after the owner, Sky, who sold those rights to MDT as well, but he can still sell them. So we ordered the SkyPod Double, $799 for a bipod. Add to that, I wanted to have the Picatinny and the Arca Swiss adapter on top from Really Right Stuff. throw another $125 onto it. So now you're looking at a $925 bipod. Okay, forget rifle. We're talking about bipod. We're getting into Ruger RPR territory here. That is by far if you're a competitive shooter.
What the hell?
And you want the absolute best possible bipod you can have for competition,
It is stupid.
there is no other. Guys, I've been running Harris's, even Bryson over here, he let me use his Warren, which they no longer make that because of some patent rights from Atlas. I've been running Atlas's forever. It makes an Atlas seem like it's almost not even usable, okay? And I wish I had it here in front of me right now, but the pan on it is unlimited. It's 360-degree tracking, if you will. Okay, I mean, you can just take it and just pivot on the bipod itself.
13 for the trip.
That's not that big of a deal because you don't really need to pan that much in a match. But what you really need is the cant. And so what you can do with that, it has 120 degrees of cant. What you can do is actually have legs like this. They don't have to be perfect, and you can still get the rifle straight up and down. So yeah, it's a huge investment. I think I'm going to do a review on it because I think a lot of people need to know, because people are like, you out of your mind spending that kind of money.
This is super expensive.
It's super expensive, but
double.
it is amazing what it can do for you.
What's cool is, so it's like this, right? But when you go to put your rifle down, if you're not high enough, you just pull to one side, and then it brings it up, and then all you gotta do is can your rifle back over. So you don't have to mess with the other side a lot of times.
Yeah, Brian Marks, the regular Sky is $600, and it is, and that's the single or the standard model. And I think it goes up to 15 inches if I recall correctly.
It does.
But the perfect thing is that double, which you're not getting a lot of value for your money because, you know, you got 600 in the standard and you got to go up another $200 to get the double. But what you gain is another 3 inches, okay? 3 inches allows you to get in a short seated position with that bipod. That's where the beauty is. But if you're already there, why not spend a little extra money anyway? But I'm telling you, it is an unbelievable bipod.
Yeah, I wish they were cheaper for sure.
Yeah, Eagle Eye actually shared that with me. He said when he shot it, he was like, "Man, can't believe we're gonna give this away or send it away."
Brian, you got to get up with Eagle Eye, and you got to get up with +5. Those guys are in California. You told me I can't remember what county you were in, but those would be the guys. He said he wanted to come out here and shoot. He said he'd bring 2,000 rounds.
The Shaggy Rifleman. I have never thought about that.
100 times a day. He thinks about slapping the shit out of her. No, that's how you get it. That's how you get it going. That's what makes the brain work.
Mile Day at Clinton House on 8/23. You guys should take your new rifles. 223 AI and 6 Creedmoor. Hey, Larry, by that time, I will probably have the new 6 ARC that's being worked on right now. So,
yeah,
I don't know. The last Mile Day at Clinton House was 18 people.
That's a lot. That's throughout the day, or
once you pay, you're going to be there the whole time. 18 people on that thing. Yeah, that's a 1 in 7 on that twist on that 223 AI.
I'm trying to see if I'm even in North Carolina. Oh, fly back to 19th.
So you could do it.
Ricky and Cal back together again.
Anything else we need to cover? Any other words of advice?
Words of advice. Practice. Lots of practice.
Dang, 50 people in here almost.
It's tough because one day you really feel like you're kicking ass and you're learning a ton, and then you can have crazy wins and you're not hitting shit, and it really today was good because the days with 2 days. How many days before today? 3.
We trained on Saturday and then we trained today.
Yeah, so Saturday was tough. We basically ran kind of the same thing, the same idea, not so much like a PRS match, but we would set up a stage, and it was horrible.
I think it was tough for you because it was new at the time again. Now that you've done it again 4 days later, it's that much easier. And guys, I kid you not, when we went out there on Saturday, We had him and another
It
gentleman.
was the trainer.
90 seconds, and these guys were barely getting 3 shots off. Well, after training today for, we were out there 4 hours on Saturday, I believe it was, actual shooting time.
We got there.
And today we left at 8:30. Took us a while to get to the range, but by the end of the day, these guys were getting all 8 shots off on a 90-second stage, and that's with a lot of movement, so it's good.
I had one stage that didn't count, but I wanted to run another one again. And being able to actually like clean a whole stage, that felt good.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to happen. Well, let's see. I think we run those 115 Sierra match bullets around 29 in the arc. I can't wait to see that can't wait to see Ray's rifle on that.
Oh, velocities on the 223 AI. Let's talk about that for just a second. I'm shooting an 80 grain Hornady ELD under 25.5 grains or over 25.5 grains of Varget, however you'd like to say it. And muzzle velocity is averaging 29.20 on that 80 grainer. Now I've got a ton more case capacity, but that's a good node that it's on right now. It's not killing the barrel or anything like that. I'm going to start playing around with some XBR 8208. I think it'll show a lot of potential, but it's pretty good.
I'm surprised you haven't tried that yet. Because that's
Not yet.
That's that one.
The gold foil.
No, I know, but that's the our little long range 223 bullet powder.
I do not have any experience with the American Rifle Company actions. I think, Chris, didn't you send me an email on that? I'm not sure. RPR or similar 22 for cheap PRS practice, under 400 yards with small targets. Yes.
RPR.
I think RPR is great. We do that quite a bit, and I don't know, now that I have the 223 AI, I might just end up shooting that now.
Yeah, Coda Boy, we are going to shoot the Snipers Unknown challenge, and should be fun. So he doesn't have much time. Has he shot anything one of these styles?
Who?
KB.
No, and he's been doing a lot of 3-gun.
Yeah.
And doing well at it, so that's good.
He's been doing good, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how we do. It'll be fun. Dude, if you can get 2,900 with the 105 out of an arc, it's a winner. Sounds like I can. Thanks for the testing. XBR and the 308. I've never loaded 308.
Yeah, XBR is a good powder. You just have to make sure you can find it. I know I've got a bunch of it, so I'm going to start playing around with the 223 AI because I won't run out of it quickly, and I'm only putting 20-something grains in at a time.
The Snipers Unknown, that's not going to be very physical, is it?
No, it shouldn't be. Snipers Unknown is going to have movement, but it's not going to be like a ruck match. They actually transport you from stage to stage, usually in the back of a trailer or in the back of a Humvee, something like that. And they don't have a ruck section or ruck stage.
Good to know. Definitely good to know. It's going to be very physical, conservative sniper. Sounds like I better drink some more sweet tea. All right, any last questions? It's only been an hour. That's with our tennis. That's with our stupid dart game in there. Man, I can't believe that thing.
It's broken. It's probably made in China.
I'm sure it's made in China. EES just ordered the barrel. Oh, Eagle Eye Shooting. Yeah, Richard. Richard, what'd you order? Is it you ordered something from Kenny, or what do you got going? I thought I saw some chatter up there earlier. What barrel did you get? Did you order from Eagle Eye? It's gonna be nice. I'm amazed with his rifle. Mine's on the way, so that's a good thing. Hopefully, I'm still here before it gets before I have to go out to California, and then I'll have to wait another like 10 days before I can see the rifle. So that's gonna suck. Oh, he's building a PRS gas gun.
Is there such a thing?
I don't know. Richard.
Building a PRS gas gun. Richard, the only question I would ask is why? That's like jumbo shrimp. Building a PRS gas gun. You can't use them in the same sentence.
proof. Leave your guys' opinion on the AR-10 lowers and uppers. I only have those POF lowers, which were stupid expensive back in the day in California.
Yeah, see, the problem with that, Richard, you're saying gas gun division is lean. But what do you gain out of that? That there's less shooters? Because you're still going to be on the same squad with everybody else that's shooting rifles. And I'm not questioning it. I know you personally, you know, I've eaten dinner with you. But Richard, the thing is, so like when we went to the Hornady PRC, there were 3 out of 182 shooters shooting a gas gun. 3. I've mentioned this before on the chat. You probably remember. If not, I'll just go ahead and refresh everyone's memory. The highest placing gas gun was 52, I believe, and that was done by Scott Peterson, who is an Army Marksmanship Unit shooter, okay? And that's the best he could do. 50-something people up ahead of him. So I don't know, I mean, just because it's a lean division, I don't know if that's going to help.
I guess if you're going to go just top gas gun guy or something. Because
yeah, I guess.
that would be the only reason, I think.
Yeah, but if you're going to do PRS matches, I think you might be better served just actually building a bolt gun. I really do.
I want to say Richard has one, I thought. I knew he shot some PRS matches before, I believe. I don't like the AR-10 Eagle. I'd rather go with something like the Scar. CSS, I do a lot there. Test.
See you, Jagaki.
Wow.
Yeah, 3280, smoking it.
Damn.
Oh, he's going to shoot both. I hear you.
Nice. Yeah, I thought you had a regular bolt gun.
Good deal.
That'll be cool. What importance does the chassis play on the rifle? It may be a dumb question. Never a dumb question, Joaquin. Never a dumb question. Especially when shooting long distance. Here's an example. And I don't know if this is my real answer to what I've noticed. So with the Tikka, you got the handguard, right? And it's basically, it's not round, but it's octagon. So I have this much, which is just enough for like putting something on an M-lock, like a Picatinny rail. And then now I have the Arca Swiss rail on there. So I basically doubled the flatness. So when I put it on the bag, it doesn't want to rock as much, if that makes sense. So with just that one piece, it feels more stable. So as far as chassis, like the one chassis that we got coming, they have a really fat bottom, which is the Arca Swiss rail. So when it sits on the bag, I notice that it sits nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Well, you're running a Manor stock on your other rifle.
Yeah, the one that Kenny's building up right now has a Manners, but it does have the Area 419 rail on the bottom already. Guys, just going with Arca Swiss integration just makes your life a whole lot easier, because you can get an Arca Swiss mount for your tripod. You can get it for your bipod. It's easy to switch from one over to the other. It's a flat surface instead of being octagonally shaped like Rick's Tikka. So it's not trying to roll on you.
Yeah.
It's
Brian,
they're nice.
Brian's just exactly what happened to me. Shooting production in the PRS AG qualifier, and he's with all the top shooters in the squad.
Yeah, Brian Marks, that's exactly what happened to Rick. Just like he said. He decided to go production. We took off his Razor HD because it doesn't qualify, and we put a primary arms on there.
Yeah. And
he got in with the pro squad.
I didn't want to get in with the pro squad. That's like, I didn't want to be drunk in public. They threw me in public. It was fun, and the people were cool. They weren't right at the beginning. They were being pros, you know.
Yeah.
But they really warmed up a couple after they saw me just blow at every stage.
Yeah, Tim Cook, I would absolutely run that 223 AI in a PRS match. It might be a little harder for them to spot impacts, but if they're using Magneto Speed T1000 flashers, it's all going to be easy. I know at Hornady they use those flashers. I love those flashers, but there's a match this weekend in Virginia, and I was trying to talk some guys into going. None of them want to go, but
It's my birthday.
it's his birthday, and then the other guy can't go, and I would absolutely shoot that rifle.
It would be that Sky Bipod.
John Simonelli, absolutely 100%, hands down, I would get the Sky Bipod double.
Yes. It's considered a mini mag. Okay. Eagle Eye, you really need to
That's
do
not
a
a picture.
video. You need to do a video and really get into that. Talk about the pluses and minuses of the all the other stuff.
Now, guys, I will tell you, if you go, this is something that I learned, you're going to have to use something when you're loading for 223 AI. You're going to have to use harder primers. You're going to have to use like 450s or 41s because you will get some piercing going on. It's actually not even piercing. It's where the, well, it is, but basically the cup just goes on top of the firing pin. So you can do that if you're not careful and just use just regular primers. You're going to have to use a harder cup on them.
Chris Smith, great question. Yeah, it would. And normally it would be like an awesome birthday day. My family's been gone for like I don't know. I was in California when they had left, and when I flew back, so they've been gone the entire time I've been here. That's why you've been seeing all the live chats because hell, the house is empty and there's nothing to do. But no, so they're actually coming back to my birthday day. So being gone the whole day would kind of. It would not be nice for them, and I want to see them. So, Rick, who made the 3D printed dope card holder you picked up in Utah? No, I didn't pick up a 3D printed.
No, he lets you use the wedge bag. BAM Productions. Oh, BAM.
No, but he said who made the 3D. Oh yeah, Blam. Blam was who made the 3D printed dope card. I didn't use their dope card holder. I used their bag, but they do make a dope card holder.
Yeah, it's Blam B. Lam, Lamm, because that's his name. But I think it was a cheaper alternative to a dope card holder instead of spending the big money.
And
really quick, the Virginia match, if you go on the Precision Rifle Series and look up Southeast in Virginia, I believe it's in Alton, Virginia. It'll take me about 4 hours if I end up trying to do it, but I don't know, it might be fun. And then there was something else I was going to mention. Oh, if you are looking to get that Sky Bipod, you can go to MDT, and if they don't have them and they're out of stock, check out, and don't laugh. I'm going to write it out here.
just type it in there.
I'm going to put it right here.
Some of the things I noticed, guys and gals. So I got this new rifle coming, obviously. There's not a lot of real estate for putting Gizmo Gadget shit on there. So it is like on the Tikka, you got the whole handguard. So underneath the scope, I'm running a cantilever scope on the Tikka. And I can put right underneath where the scope gets thin before it goes fat again. I can actually mount a couple things or something there. Rifle, I'm gonna have some issues trying to get some real estate, so we'll have to come up with some ideas.
Okay, so I just posted Old Balls Inc. Okay, just go to that website. That is actually Sky's website. That's his business. That's the inventor of the Sky Bipod. So if MDT doesn't have them in stock, you might be able to check with him. I would think he's going to have the Gen 2 since he's the actual owner of the patent and everything else on that bipod. Price is going to be about the same, but I think he worked an arrangement out with MDT where he can still sell them and didn't give up all of his rights.
What?
Dang.
How did we lose? Can you guys see us?
How about now?
Is that your company, Rick? Sounds like you old balls.
All right. If
Are we back?
If you can hear us, give us a thumbs up or something, or we can hear you or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's showing live right now.
All right, he sees us. All right, so yeah, Old Balls Inc. You can go to that website directly, and that'll be the owner, and they'll get in touch with you. What else are we going to talk about?
We got somebody had asked. I think it was Chris something. Maybe it's this Chris in here. They wanted to know about what we were going to bring for the Snipers Unknown match and the other one, this CD match. But that's so far away. I don't know if that's stuff we want to talk about. Any industry jobs out there?
Richard Hedges, the only thing I know of kind of locally would be...
Sorry, Davey, I don't know, man. We got live going here. Showing.
I know Blackwater, I think they were doing some stuff, but your security level of clearance has to be valid, not from, 10 years ago or whatever. You might want to check with, I know in Hickory, North Carolina, you have Zero Delta, which that's also part of, they bought US Optics, and that's out of Hickory, North Carolina. And those are the only things I know of as far as industry.
What's the bag you just got? What's that one you ordered?
Oh yeah, I just placed an order today for the Coltac bag rider. Okay, and so basically it's a spine back piece of aluminum that has lashing straps. And they make flat bags that go underneath. So for a thin profile, let's say you're working off a cattle guard, something like that, where some of these game changers and all that would be a little bit bad.
Range bags.
Oh, range bag.
No, that's a different question. What range bag do you suggest? Man, I've been running the same one but it's more for pistol stuff.
Yeah, I don't run a range bag, Jason. Typically, I want to have a backpack with all my gear in it for the matches. For a range bag, it's just whatever works.
This guy, I don't know how he does it, but there'll be times when we shoot and it doesn't look like he has anything. And I'll be like carrying my big ass bag and I'll be like, where's all your shit? And he's like, I got it right here. I'm like, and he'll have this little sleeve that has pistols in.
Hey, you know how Asians are, just look at some of the packaging on
I'm
stuff.
like,
we can get everything in a little box like this. If you know how to package it, it's good. And dang.
Just run a backpack. Tried closing down YouTube and refresh, but still nothing. That's weird. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, are most of you guys fine? I don't know. We're showing live. The clock's ticking. We're at 1 hour and 17 minutes. And yeah, we did not. I think someone had asked earlier, and it's kind of weird because it popped back into my head, but we did not take one damn, which is good because it was kind of a training day. Had so much fun shooting that we forgot to turn the cameras on. So
yeah, that's when you know it's a really, really good day. And I've got a bunch of reviews to put out there too.
Get the so they can. It's all fuzzy.
Oh, we need to refocus. There we go.
There we go. They still have feed Ray and Rick. I still have feed Ray and Rick. I'm good. Button. Drive. Oh, +5. Drive safe, man. Mine keeps cutting out black. I have to close and reopen for it to work. I don't know. Blackout. PMC work. Not the only place to work. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be we got a crazy storm outside. No, it didn't even rain outside.
You should use Ray's phone. It's much clearer.
I don't see anything. Maybe there's some nasty clouds up there. I don't know. Well, you know what?
It's about that time.
It's about that time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I appreciate it. Joaquin, thanks for the magic thing. You didn't have to do that. Much appreciated. How much do you bump your shoulders when you full length size? What, gas or bolt gun?
So Brian, if I am bumping shoulders back with a full length size, I'm going to go about 1.5 to 2 thou on a bolt gun, and minimum 3 to 5 thou on a gas gun. You need to wipe your lens. Hold on, let's try this.
It's not the lens. Squeaky. You almost showed a nipple on screen. We couldn't do that. This is a kid's show. When I refresh, it's good for 5 seconds then. I don't know. I guess
just one question. Been trying a few times. Did I say act or do something to be neglected? If so, I'm sorry. No, Otter, you didn't say anything out of the way.
What was your question? I didn't see Otters. Otter, give me a question. I apologize. What's funny is it'll be like this and there won't be anything. Oh, there's Chocodile. And then all of a sudden it'll go, phoop. So we're
See,
probably
Richard.
missing it.
Yeah, Otter, we would definitely not do that on purpose. The last thing I remember reading on the comments that had your name in it, you were talking about having something shipped to your country from
Yeah, it was Kenny.
Kenny.
Yeah.
And I didn't see any other questions.
Yeah, there was
Sorry
a
about that.
Eagle Eye blowtorch. Elmo is offended. Night, lads. Richard, I appreciate it. Ramsey Country, Otter, Shaggy Rifleman, Richard Hedges. Let's see, Nighty Night. It's much clearer now, though. Too much white.
How about matches where you get to shoot both? Okay, Bald and Curious. I am going to answer this. I know some guys are leaving. That's one of the things that I really like are the matches where you're shooting pistol and rifle. And those are going to be your ruck style matches or like this Sniper's Unknown. It's honestly kind of one of the reasons why I never liked the PRS game. Well, because I had a bad experience with someone in the first place. But also there was no pistol involved. So when you go to any of these like Sniper's Unknown, Bushnell Elite, any of those are all going to be pistol and long range rifle and sometimes carbine. No shotgun involvement or anything like that. I love those matches. Those are my cup of tea.
Yeah, long range pistol.
Bald and Curious, long range is boring.
Only if you miss it.
You're just not doing it right.
You're not doing it right, buddy. It's amazing when you can hit a small ass target out like a long ways. Like you're like, yes. It's kind of like Coda Boy's reaction to the golf ball thing at 600 yards. His reaction, or Kenny's reaction, that's what it feels like.
John Kreiderman, are you shooting the Sniper's Unknown? That's in Barnwell, South Carolina in the end of October.
Yeah, buddy.
So that's going to be, we're going to all be there together if you're shooting that one.
Yeah.
That's going to be at GTI Legion, which is an unbelievable place to shoot. It's an old factory.
And I heard there's
huge
a
towers
shoot
everywhere.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. Well, we're all going to be there, John.
Yeah.
So we'll make it a party.
That's right. It's going to be Tika Nation.
Life is complete. Got a shout out from Rick.
Chocodile 007. That's a cool name. Now, who remembers the Chocodiles?
I
You're sweet.
remember Chocodites.
Chocolate
It was a song. Chocodites. Cavemen, cavewomen, Neanderthal. I want to see how many old people out there actually remember that song called Chocodites. Let's take your average caveman at home listening to his stereo and it'd be like, check it out. It's Chocodites. It's probably not going to be politically correct nowadays. But if you've ever heard the song, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Sometimes he'd go down to the lake where the women was swimming and washing clothes. He'd just reach in and grab one. He grabbed him by the hair of the head.
Hey, Kenny, I'll send you the email. Is Kenny still on here? I'll send you my address stuff after this chat. Long range is the best, +5 says. Take that.
You got to play that song. The Chocodites, man.
No, you went completely other way. This is why I don't even like you. I'm talking about a damn Twinkie with chocolate on it. A crocodile. Who knows what the hell a chocolate?
Chocodites. That's it. No, yeah, that's it. Chocodites.
Where's it at? Oh,
Bald and Curious.
Oh, that's troglodytes. That's not even that ain't even close to a crocodile.
AKA the double. Fitness is important. If you're going to do those style matches or ruck style matches, if you're not in shape, you're going to struggle more. You're going to have a higher elevated heart rate. Scott Hoffman says, I remember that song. See?
Okay, but who remembers the damn freaking snack? You don't know what a crocodile is.
Crocodile is actually a slang name for a street drug. Crocodile.
I'm talking about, it's a chocodile, I mean. You know what? I've had enough of your dumb ass. All right. with that said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I appreciate all you guys showing up. It was fun. Sorry the dartboard thing didn't work out as great as possible. There you go, right there. Lakeview Outdoors knows what the hell he's talking about.
Honor, appreciate it.
Have a great night, everybody. See, there is really something called a chocolate.
Taco Dot.
Get your chocolate.
Troglodytes.
Chocolate.
The
You
Neanderthal.
might as well call it chocolate.
See you later. Oh, dang, look at the tank.
I'm going to. You eat that. Eat it. Get some. There, everybody. Man, 018.